No, I'm really just
No, for sure, man. 216 love, man. We doing that. Hey, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm always tuning in. Hey, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm always tuning in. Hey, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm always tuning in.
No, I'm really just
Yo, what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome to the stream. It's Tunensports. Please hit that like button. It helps out, it helps out the platform. So yeah, push that like button for your boy.
Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Come on.
So you,
Push the button. Come on.
So yeah, push that like button, man. Don't be afraid to hit it, man. It's free. First off, I just want to say, because I didn't even know. I think it just happened. Congratulations to Koby Altman, man. He just got an extension. Koby Altman, president of basketball operations, just got a contract extension. Going all the way through the 2029 to 2030 season. So, big up to Koby Altman. Yeah, shout out to Koby Altman, man. He's in the thumbnail, but I didn't come on here to talk about Koby Altman, but yeah, that just happened, man. Congratulations to him. I know some of y'all, have y'all feelings towards Koby at times, but to me, I think he's been one of the best GMs, probably the best in my opinion. I have a lot of respect for Koby Altman, and I love the direction he have done with this team, from him starting up as a taking over as a GM to now president of basketball operations. I think he did a good job. I think he's doing a great job. So yeah, hopefully he continue to keep on building building in Cleveland, man. But yeah, shout out to Koby. Let me get to the comments real quick, man. He said, thank you for going live, Tune. Yeah, you already know, man. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Just wanted to say thanks for going live today. Always a good time catching your stream, whether it's live or just vibing. You always bring energy. Yeah, man. Like I said, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing. You really building something special. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Humble, man. Shout out to Humble. That's Humble in the background, man. The intro, man. Shout out to Humble. Humble is in the intro of the show. Humble the Glaze. Yeah, Humble. You yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. With Glaze Crane. Shout out to Josie. Said like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share, man. Shout out to Joseph from the real, man. I was on his show last night. We was basically talking about the LeBron James thing. Yeah, if y'all want more LeBron James info, yeah, go to his page as well. I just wanted to get on here and talk about this real quick because I know it's something new that came out. Yeah, I wasn't going to talk about LeBron, but it's some new reports that came out. So yeah, shout out to DFJ Hoops, my Philly Bull. Yeah, y'all tap in with DFJ too. He said he said hour and a half max.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not disrespecting me. You just kicking facts. Or you kicking your opinion. No, listen.
I said that from the beginning.
Listen, Charlotte. Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
I would think it's a fact.
I think they're trying to get political.
Yeah.
This shit.
What is going on?
Why even?
Shout out to DSJ, man. Hey DSJ, what time you gonna live, man? I'll be tuned in. DFJ said hour and hey, I might have a half an hour, DFJ. Don't trip, man. He said he didn't deserve the extension. That is you're out of your mind, sir. Yeah, you're out of your mind, bro. Where's my button at for you, man?
So then, now, when does crack? Now, so the cocaine's happening. When does that crack come into play for you?
He's definitely deserved an extension, man. He has done great work since taking over post LeBron, man. Look at where the Cavs started at and look where they at now. Even if we go by last year, I mean, besides the playoffs, it was a success. Just like record wise and making trades and different stuff like that, giving us a small forward that we needed. Getting Lonzo, like he still continue to do great things. I think Dan Gilbert understands and see the vision that Koby Altman has done. I'm not even gonna bring up the number one offense, but hiring Kenny Atkinson, like he's been doing good work. Drafted Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, trade for Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, he deserved the extension, bro. I know Wally upset. Wally like, nah, bro. Wally said, Cat. Wally, I know you've been letting me know about Koby Altman, man. And I told you, Koby wasn't getting fired, bro. I told you that. I told you he wasn't getting fired, bro. Wally ain't liking that. Yeah, shout out to Wally, man. I told you he wasn't getting fired, bro. I kept trying to tell you this, bro. But look, man, shoot. We gotta talk about it. So, let's talk about it, man. Let's get to the LeBron thing, man. Like I said, I was on Joseph's show last night. Talking about it with him and Jersey and Mike and them. Yeah, let's talk about it real quick, man. So we have teams calling for LeBron James, man, or contacting about LeBron James. The Cavs is being connected to LeBron James once again. That's not something to be surprised about, especially since LeBron is the reason for it, right? Like with the new management over there, the statement Rich Paul put out, which, could add more fire to the, or add more fuel to the fire to the fuel, whatever. Because, once that came out, once he said LeBron wanted to compete and he will be keeping an eye on the Lakers free agent signings and, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he opts in, right? Handicapping the Lakers in a sense, and taking a $52 million opting into that contract. So it's just like that. And then you hear the different reports about the LA, I guess LA drama and stuff with DeAndre Ayton not getting a call. And to be honest though, right? I know Cavs are favorites, but I just don't know like how this thing's going to turn out. Honestly, I really don't know. They said Rich Paul is working on finding LeBron a new home because he wants to win, right? I think we all kind of see the same thing. He wants to win. The Lakers wants to win, but the Lakers want to win, but not with him. You know what I'm saying? They building for a post LeBron. Like it's basically Luka's show now. He's the future. He's the younger player. He's the franchise player and stuff like that. So it's like it's Luka. So now look, a report came out saying 4 teams are interested in LeBron. Now, I just want to say this. This is not breaking news. This is not new information. This been like the same reporting for the last week and a half, I think. Going back a week or a week and a half, there were 4 teams that was interested in LeBron. There always been 4 teams or whatever interested in LeBron and was looking to trade for him. This is not new information. Maybe the Clippers might be new because I don't remember like hearing that name. It was the Mavs, the Cavs, the Knicks, and it was the Warriors, right? But this not new information, that people are trying to report on, right? Like the people that's writing these articles. Maybe you know what? Maybe it's a new report. It's a new report, but it's like the same information like that we was already aware of, kind of, right? So look, and this is from Scoop B. I heard of him before. Someone, mutual friends, I think interviewed them, before, if that's the same person. But let's do this. So right here it says, according to NBA insider Brandon Scoop B. Robinson, 4 franchises have contacted James' agent about potentially trading for the 4-time MVP, including the Cleveland Cavaliers, LA Clippers, Golden State Warriors, and perhaps most surprisingly, the Dallas Mavericks. So look, the only new team is the Clippers. Like, they wasn't on the list before. I don't remember seeing them. And do I see him going to the Clippers? Nah, I don't. Like, the Clippers thing is random, but like, he would still be in LA, close to his son. But I don't see that really happening. Like, who you going to trade? Kawhi? Let's say it is a trade. Who you going to trade Kawhi Leonard for LeBron James? And shout out to Kawhi. He's been more healthy now. Kawhi's, it look like he's there, but it just don't make sense. Like, and look, Clipper Nation, they don't like LeBron. They don't want LeBron. They don't want him. And they said that 4 teams, right, contacted LeBron James agent Rich Paul about a trade. And I was on Joseph's show last night talking about it. Y'all know Joe. He's in the comment section. But the Cavs are not trading for LeBron James. So this report having this listed like the Cavs going to, be one of the teams, it just don't make sense. I repeat, the Cavs are not trading for LeBron James. They will get LeBron James as a free agent, not a trade. But I just want to play this quick video to, probably elaborate more on, what I'm saying or, what this report is. Let me just play this quick video.
A mistake for them to explore trying to acquire LeBron this year.
They can't trade for him. There's no functional way for them to trade for him because he makes $53 million and you would have, I guess you could trade Donovan Mitchell for him. I take that back. You could trade Donovan Mitchell for him, which would be not a good decision because one of them is in his prime, under contract, and a first-team All-NBA player. So, but short of trading Donovan Mitchell for him, you can't. When I say you can't, I'm not saying like you can't touch this team. They can't.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to put 2 contracts together to trade for somebody. They are not allowed to trade for him. Now, I know what you're going to say, but if they do a 7-team trade and they trade these 11 players and they bring in these 8 players, they can do it. I'm not saying that you can't get on the computer and find a way. But if you're making trades where you're paying a team to take other pieces through either draft picks or other talent for a 41-year-old, that's insane business. That's insane business. So the Cavs, I can't, because it's 2025, and things happen, like players who are owed $100 million get waived. Saying never is irresponsible, but retire the concept of the Cavs trading for LeBron.
So you hear Wendy, right? And shout out to Wiley. Wiley says Spider's going to leave. Spider's not going nowhere. Don't worry, bro. He's not going nowhere. If he would have left, and not signed the contract extension. He would have left a long time ago. So we good on that, man. Shout out to Dr. Purple. I see you, Dr. Purple. Welcome back, man. He said Summer League Cavaliers looking good, bro. Yes, Summer League Cavs are looking good, man. I'm getting them vibes, the Summer League champions once again, man. I'm getting them vibes again, man, with Imani Bates and them guys, and Craig and Sam Merrill and Sharif Cooper. But yeah, they looking good. They finally, winning their games. Naquan Tomlin, I'm high on him. I'm kind of, I like what I'm seeing for Tomlin now. I think he has, room for improvement to only get better. I think he's one of them guys that can get on this roster for, full time. So look out for Naquan Tomlin. That's been my guy that I've been rocking with. Tyson, yeah, that's already my guy, but Tomlin is my other guy that I think could get on the roster. So I'm rooting for Naquan Tomlin. But they looking good. They definitely looking good, Dr. Purple. Shout out to Mike. Yeah. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Appreciate Mike. Man. Y'all make sure y'all go check Mike out on Joseph's show, man. He got his own show over there too, man. Y'all make sure y'all check my guy Mike out, man. Appreciate you, Mike. Look, the Cavs would love to have LeBron James. I'm sure, right? They would love to have him back. Anything's like that says different, that just playing the media. But they are interested, I believe. But you heard Wendy, they can't trade for him. This is not 2K25. There are rules, right? And they're not trading Donovan Mitchell, a player that's still in their prime, who having his best year in Cleveland, for a 41-year-old man. That's just completely idiotic. And if that did happen, I don't know how I would feel. Like, I would be so upset, man. But LeBron has a no-trade clause, and he signs off at the end of the day, whatever happened, right? But the Cavs can't trade for him. So I just wanted to play that clip from Wendy explaining, right? But if all this Lakers drama is really a point of no return, then yes, he's trying to get bought out. This is not 2022. This is not the 2020 Lakers or whatever. Like, they're not afraid to lose LeBron. They want to lose LeBron. LeBron is at the end of his career. Now, he opted in to get his money, to be petty, whatever. When he could have signed anywhere, opted out. Now, I know that Bronny's still over there, his son. I know Bryce is, West Coast. Maybe that would be a reason he stays, right? But Bronny is his own man, and Bryce, I know he want to play with both his sons. So it's just, I don't know. Now, the Golden State Warriors thing, like the teams that contacted Rich Paul, I think it's outdated. I think that time is over. They too old now, like, for you to be trying to pull something off like this. You already got Jimmy Butler, Curry, Draymond, all old guys. And pairing LeBron with Steph Curry, I think it would be must-see TV. Definitely would have been must-see TV a couple years ago. But for me, I don't know. I always thought about the pairing, especially at the Olympics. I love, watching them in the Olympics. And then you got the friendship between him and Draymond. But I just don't know about that, right? I don't know about that. I don't think that gets you out the West, right? The Mavericks, I've been hearing people talk about it, and I just don't see them going there. I get the AD and Kyrie connection, but I think LeBron is trying to win a championship, right? And they have the team over there, right? But Kyrie still won't be available, right, until next year. And AD always hurt. And to be honest, I don't really want to see the Dallas Lakers. I don't want to see them. Don't want to see them. Because that's all that team is, bro. That's the Lakers 2.0. You got Frank Vogel, Jason Kidd, Phil Handy, all from the Lakers. And you got AD, Max Christie, and now you signed D'Lo. But not to drag this out, I think, like, for the Cavs, the Cavs are the only team for me, right, that makes the most sense to me. And here's why. He's coming back home. He's coming back to a franchise that he built. He gets a chance to play on this stacked roster with 3 All-Stars, and a ball line superstar in Donovan Mitchell. That's must-see TV right there, man. And if I'm LeBron, I would love to play with this roster, man. It has everything from scoring to surrounded by defense, rim protectors, 2 bigs, and playmaking and shooters. Like that's the formula for LeBron. It's right there, man. Ball movement. Not to mention the coach of the year who had the #1 offense. If the goal is to win another championship, like Rich Paul said, then the obvious choice is Cleveland. The East is open. Players are out with these injuries. Tatum out. Cavs are our favorites for next year. I just think it makes too much sense. I think Cavs give him the best chance to win. Not Dallas, not no other team. I think it's the Cavs. I'm just looking at the roster and the East, and man, I can imagine him on the team. I'm not gonna lie, I can imagine him, man. I think it would be something to watch, man. Rich Paul said LeBron is focused on competing for championships. So let's see how true you is to your word. Or is LeBron just seeking attention like he usually does? We gonna see, man. We will see with LeBron. Yeah. He said Dr. Purple's an interesting name. Dr. Purple, man. Shout out to Dr. Purple, man. He said, while he said, yes, sir, congratulations to my brother, B Wing. Super proud of you, man. This is from LeBron James about Koby Altman. Yeah. Congratulations, man. Yeah. He said the bubble team 2.0. He said the bubble team 2.0. Hey, man, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want to see them, man. I don't want to see it. The Dallas Lakers, man. And I'm pretty sure LeBron want to stay far away from D-Lo. They've been working so hard to get D-Lo out of there, man. Just for to get back on the team with D-Lo. They had to trade D-Lo again once LeBron get there. You know. For real, man. Ahmed, shout out to Ahmed. Hey, yo, what's good, Ahmed? Ahmed, where you been, man?
I know that ain't who I think it is. Little big brother.
Shit, we got Ahmed in the building, y'all, man. I want y'all to give him a round of applause, man. We haven't seen Ahmed in since the Cavs lost. Say nah, man. I'm messing with you, man. What's good, Ahmed? Yeah, what's good, Ahmed? I know, Ahmed, you been working. Hey, Humble was trying to get your info too, Ahmed. He's trying to get your info on Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to Ahmed, man. He said a few of those guys you just mentioned. Bron got them out. You got him out of LA. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I think that yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy if you're thinking about it. But yeah, I think if Joseph, I know, Jared, you said the Mavs. I think it's Cavs, man. I think it's the Cavs. I think it's the Cavs. He said there's coaching candidates for Kenny staff. There's coaching candidate for Kenny staff. You telling me or you asking me? Are you telling me or you asking me? Just to clarify, man. They do, I know somebody's still out there. Are you telling me? Okay, I got you. I got you, man. But look, yeah, we will probably because I'm actually about to end the stream, man. I just wanted to come up here real quick, man. I wasn't gonna be on for too long. Got some other things to attend to, but yeah, we'll pick it. We could pick it up tomorrow with the coaching stuff. If you have anything, have any updates on that, man. But yeah, shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Koby Altman. Shout out to all the guys, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Don't forget to push the like button, of course, man. But look, at the end of the day, only LeBron James knows what he wants. You said I'll be brief. Okay. So I'll drop the link, but like for a quick minute. Can't stay on. But I'll drop the link for you real quick to get the. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, bro. So I'll be brief. I got you, Joseph. I got you, bro. All right. So a link right there, man. You can join right now. Right now. And you tell me oh, that was quick. Yeah, that was quick, man.
Oh yeah, I told you. I was on.
Hey, I thought you was moving like Flash, man. That was pretty fast.
I don't have a lot to say anyways. We talked about it last night. There's really nothing new today.
Right.
But no, I have a name I want to throw out to you. Let's say LeBron comes back, because we were talking about last night on my show. Who could be that coaching staff candidate, right? To fill that, or not? Well, who could be the guy to fill that slot on the bench? And I thought it was interesting. Jersey did too, and I think Mike, we all did that spot's still open. There isn't really any names mentioned for that. And so I did some research this morning. I was like, who's a guy who has experience with LeBron and Kenny Atkinson? And the guy that I brought up, and he has experience as a Cavalier as well. He's on Tyronn Lue's staff, Dante Jones.
Oh yeah, Dante Jones. Hey, Jersey guy right there. Shout out to my
from Jersey. Was on the coaching staff with Kenny Atkinson in LA. Remember before, I think Kenny went to Golden State. He was in with the Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers took all of our staff.
There was him, Larry Drew, Dante Jones, Chauncey Billups. It was a pretty good staff, loaded staff, really. And but he has experience with Kenny, and obviously we know his relationship with LeBron. They played obviously together, but they have a pretty good relationship. And so that's a guy I think who could be the middleman and has been under Tyronn Lue for a while now as an assistant coach. I think last year he coached a summer league. I don't know if he is coaching a summer league team again this year for the Clippers, but that's a guy who probably is looking to elevate. And if LeBron came back, that's definitely a name I would keep an eye out. I think because he's got years of coaching experience now. It's probably time, like I say, he's looking to take that next step in his career as a coach, and he would be the perfect middleman with Kenny and LeBron. I like that one, Dante Jones.
Yeah, I didn't think about that name. That's interesting, for also player development. Him being a former player, champion, of course, played a key part in the Cavs winning championship. Been around for a while.
Been in the building, knows a lot of people, familiarity with everybody. I think that'd be a good name. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, what? There's been no names at all. Like, eventually he's got to fill the spot. But I feel like there's just kind of, to me, it seems like they're waiting for a reason, just because of the timing of everything. It seems to be going, hand in hand. So
that's an interesting name.
Dante Jones. I'm like, who has a connection with LeBron, a good relationship with everybody, and it's Dante Jones.
Yeah, that's an interesting name, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be against getting somebody, getting Dante Jones, of course. I would say, that I'll look out for that. What do you I know I said, I'm gonna be in it very soon, but what do you think about Mike Malone? Bringing Mike Malone back. I know you said Tibbs. What do you think about Mike Malone? I know he's still out there.
Wouldn't mind that. I don't know his relationship with Kenny.
Yeah.
Or Tibbs, or rather. So, I mean, I know LeBron's relationship with Mike Malone. I like Mike Malone a lot. I think Mike Malone could actually really help a guy like Evan Mobley a lot. Because he comes from a lot of the Rick Adelman type systems where like Chris Webber played in. A lot of those versatile big men, those guys who play 4 and 5, that have a good passing ability as well. Draymond, obviously. I think guys like that, he really works well with. Obviously, that's what Kenny does too. They come from kind of the same philosophies in a way. I mean, that was a lot of Golden State system, actually. All those years was really a lot of what Rick Adelman used to run with those. Remember those Sacramento Kings teams back in the day, in the early 2000s, when they couldn't get, obviously, right in the Shaq and Kobe, but those are some great teams. I mean, they could really shoot the ball, great ball movement. C. Webb was like a playmaker at the pinch post. I mean, great shooters, Bibby's, Page, all those guys. So,
yeah,
that's a lot of their philosophy offensively is from that system, from the Altman system. So, which is, he had Altman on his staff who took over for him and his son, I believe, in Denver. So, that's a name I could totally see that. I think LeBron would like that. I just don't know if Kenny Atkinson wants to bring in a guy that could potentially, and this is just me speculating, just from knowing coaches and all in like football, even and any level, they're not going to they're real skeptical of bringing in a guy that could replace them if something goes bad or if things don't go well. Like David Blatt walked right into quicksand when he hired Tyronn Lue because once shit hit the fan, you knew it was coming up. It was Tyronn Lue time, and that was LeBron's guy all along. And so I don't think that would be an issue here, but I don't know if he would hire a guy like Mike Malone. Maybe he would. I mean, obviously, I don't think Kenny's that kind of guy. I think Kenny just wants – I mean, here he saw what Steve Kerr did for him, and Kenny was probably overqualified to be sitting on that bench as an assistant coach. So I think Kenny could probably do the same. It just depends on the relationships. It all comes down to relationships. You know what I mean? It's what's your relationship with that guy or Tibbs. Dante Jones, I just came to him because Johnny Bryant's still his top assistant. And he has, that's been his guy. I think if you need another player coach in there who has a relationship with LeBron and with Kenny, played under Toronto or coached under Tyronn Lue and played under Tyronn Lue, to me that makes the most sense because, like I said, it all comes down to relationships. Really, that's what it's going to come down. Guys are going to hire who they feel the most comfortable with, who they can trust the most, and so maybe I don't know his relationship with Mike Malone. I mean, that's a good name. I like Mike Malone. I like Tibbs, obviously, because I think Tibbs did a good job. He's been assisted before in championship teams, like with the Celtics back in the day, and he's a hard-nosed coach. But I like Dante Jones. If I get LeBron back, even if I don't get LeBron back, I actually still might. I like former players, honestly, that have put their time in as coaching. And I think those are guys I would target. I just think they relate really well with the players and they can really light in the guys in a different way because they understand how to. And I think that's what we need more of.
Yeah, I like Dante Jones. I probably would lean towards, personally, I probably would want to take somebody with some, experience like Tibbs. So I think Dante Jones, I wouldn't be against that. But if I had to choose, I'd probably get like them type of coaches.
I could see I could see LeBron pushing for Dante if he came back because I think LeBron coaches need 2 years to become a head coach. It's a 2-year window in any sport, any level. Just give a coach 2 years, you could be ready to be head coach. Dante's been an assistant, but I think now if he came here, he'd have a higher role probably. I don't know his roles at the Clippers, but I think he would have a pretty high role here, obviously. I think LeBron could probably say, listen, I'm playing only 2 more years left anyways. You'd be an assistant for 2 years or maybe even a year. And because he already has a good amount of experience under T. Lue, and you'll get a head coaching job somewhere. So, but he has to take that next step. He's got to probably get out of that Clippers organization, go somewhere else where he's got a little more spot. So, if you're a coach, if LeBron brings you in, basically, which people would assume, that would get him on the radar more, which I think that might be the plan for his. I want to be a head coach. You know what I mean? He was the head coach of the summer league team, so he's trying to get that experience. It was like who was the guy we had? Jordy Fernandez, what was it? He was our summer league coach for a long time. And he ended up getting a job, I believe, or he's always been rumored.
Jordy Fernandez.
Fernandez. Yeah, I mean,
he's played development back in the day. Yeah,
very similar path that he's on, similar to that guy. So
and coaching out overseas. Yeah.
And eventually, you want to try to get a head coaching job.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not against that. But I prefer the Tibbs. I think like I said, I'll take Dante Jones, but if Tibbs is on the table too, then I want him, bring him in, see what's going on with Tibbs or one of them guys, that was a former head coach. What because I said I ain't gonna be here long. I'm about to get ready to shut down. What are your thoughts about the Koby Altman extension that happened?
I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I think I'm not surprised. I mean, it wasn't breaking news to me. I mean, because Dan Gilbert really likes Koby, and I think it doesn't really matter either way. I mean, it does matter, but I mean, in terms of like the LeBron side of it, LeBron knows who Kobe is. He's played under him. He's got his man in there in the front office with him. I'm sure he gets plenty of input. And Kobe himself, I mean, I think he's done a hell of a job. When LeBron left in 2018, everybody said the Cavs were going to be crap and they were never going to be anything again. And he's drafted pretty well. He's drafted a lot of his core. He made smart trades, stole guys like Jared Allen, and used those guys eventually, and stole Laurie Markkinen, and then eventually used those guys and built a good culture and used those guys to go get Donovan Mitchell, a star, and build a pretty good team. I think now they're just at a place where they're just a player away, like a LeBron away. And so they're positioned pretty well. I think you have to give him credit because if he was as bad as his haters would say, because people think he is, LeBron wouldn't even be considering the Cavs at all. Like, he's done a good enough job to even position them to be in discussion for it at this. I mean, because this is important for LeBron. I mean, at this stage in his career, you got to be a team that's ready to rock. I mean, you got to be at least have some playoff experience. You got to be built to go win right now. And I think Koby Altman's done a hell of a job building a team that's ready to win right now. They just got to get over the hump. But they're still young. They got time. I think they're just a player away. I think the moves he's made this offseason were great so far. Alonzo Ball to me was exactly what we needed. A bigger guard helps you out defensively, can push the pace and play fast. You brought back some maturity on that bench and experience, and a guy can still help you out. Lance. I thought the Sam Merrill signing was I didn't mind that for the money. I thought it was a pretty good deal. He's drafted pretty well, I think. I like Tyson. I like the kid we just stole from Duke. I think he's going to do. I think he's done a hell of a job, honestly. I mean, I think he deserves to get the extension. And here, I mean, we've talked about the 15% on my show. If LeBron comes back, maybe when he retires in 2 years, he gets ownership. I mean, LeBron will probably be in the same role as Jeannie Buss, that governor role, and have input in the basketball decisions. So I'm sure they can all work together because they all have relationships and they all know each other. And but I think he's earned the extension. He's probably the most at all the. I mean, from a Cleveland sports fan, he's the most stable GM we have by far. Not even close.
Oh yeah, I could get behind that. I could agree, man.
He's the smartest, but he's also the most aggressive, and he has the best owner out of the mix too. But I think he's just done it the right way. He's built it from the scratch up, just from drafting. When you're in a small market, it's all about drafting.
Got to draft
well, development, and smart trades. He's done all of those. And like I said, he's positioned himself to acquire a LeBron James. To me, that's good enough.
Yeah, I agree. I agree everything you just said, man. Yeah, you had no problem with it. I'm a Koby Altman guy.
Yeah. If it was a shit show, LeBron would be a slam dunk to go to Dallas if he gets bought out. Yeah, you know what I mean. The Cavs wouldn't be brought up, but there's a reason why. You know what I mean. Because he knows the kind of team they have.
We're not the Hornets.
He's done a better job building this team up. Yeah, we're not the Hornets. He's done a better job building this team up than the GM in 14.
Yeah.
Like, this team is much better positioned than that team was when he came back then. Because remember, when he came back at that time, there was still a lot of, it wasn't. I mean, it was a good team, but they weren't that good the year before, and there was still a lot of unknowns, and it was a lot different back then in 14. When this team now, the culture, everything, it's set up ready to go. LeBron doesn't have to come in and carry like he did back then and try to, he had to come in and basically like tear it all down and rebuild it back up within a year and get it to where it needs to be and set the standard. That's not happening anymore. And a lot of it starts with your president of basketball operations. He's done it the right way. And like I said, this team is much more built and ready to go.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's already set. The stage already set, man. You're just waiting for the return of LeBron. He'll be the final piece. Pretty much. But yeah, Joseph. I'm about to get ready to shut it down, man. I appreciate you coming up here, man. You want to let the people know, where to find you at, of course, man. Let them know to tune into your platform, man.
Yeah, at Joseph Latman. We had Tune over there last night. I really appreciate you, Tune, for let me come up here. And I know sometimes I tend to ramble a little bit, but
you good, bro.
Speak my mind, but
good, bro.
But although I think Tune and I are really alike in a lot of ways. I think that's why we, it's actually that live the live that I did about Jaylen Brown a year ago. That was a year ago, I think, yesterday or the other day.
Yeah, it's like a year.
Okay. Yeah, so we've been about a year down now, and it's been great. Just getting to know each other off the record too. Me, him, and Humble, and but it's been great just come up here and talk at sports and working with people with the same passion. And but that's what I'm about. I'm like Tune, started from the bottom up and just trying to chase my dream and get it to where I like it to one day. And hopefully, like I said, we'll have a studio one day on my channel, and we're working towards that. When everybody will be there, it'll be me, Tune, Humble will be probably the first one in the building.
We get Ahmed in there too.
Yeah, Ahmed, Wally might pull up. We'll have everybody in there. And so, but yeah, come subscribe to us. I got my other shows as well. Well, not my show, but shows I help produce. My man Mike at Tenace, who's in the chat earlier, he's got Professional Fan, more of an NFL Browns based show. And then we got the Fix with Dan and Chris coming back here soon, the sports betting show, ready for football season. They're locked and loaded, ready to go. So yeah, come over and check us out. And if you're not subscribed to Tunensports, like I always say, you're really missing out. He puts out great content. He's very passionate about what he does, and just a cool dude. Very, very cool dude. Very respectful to his audience, and anybody come up here to speak their mind too if you disagree with them. So if you're not subscribed to Tunensports, like I always say, you're not really a Cavs fan. You're not really an NBA fan, and don't come to my channel until you subscribe to Tunensports. Just like Georgia said last night, if you don't subscribe to Tunensports, we got a problem.
Yeah,
that's all I got
at this point.
yeah, we got problems. So that's all I got. I'll see you, brother.
I appreciate you, man. Salute. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Joseph and Mike is over there as well. They all got their shows, man. Appreciate Joseph coming up, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate him. Well, we could have kept going too, man. Because then Joseph get up here, we could have been going for like maybe 2 hours, man. We could have kept going, man. But nah, I would have been on longer, but I had some other things to attend to. But yeah, man, I wanted to come over here and talk about the LeBron thing real quick. I was gonna talk about something else, but yeah, I want to talk about the LeBron thing, man. But I appreciate Joseph coming up, man. Shout out to Joseph. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, man. Shout out to Joseph, man. But look, yeah, man, good conversation. But look, for the LeBron thing, man, I don't know where it's gonna go. It might take 2 months. Only LeBron knows what's gonna happen, what he's trying to do, whatever. But if he stays with the Lakers, then we would probably know this was all for nothing, man. But hopefully that's not the case. I would hope not, to do all that and just to end up with the Lakers. But we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, Cavs. I think it's Cavs, man. I think it's Cavs. Shout out to Joseph, man. Appreciate you for letting me share the Dante Jones thing. Could be something. Yeah, I appreciate you for giving me the insight on that, man. That's a name I wasn't even thinking about. As far as coaches, but yeah, thanks for giving me the insight. Yeah, no problem though, man. You broke it down, but yeah, man. Look, smash that like button, turn on notifications. I know YouTube don't always notify, subscribers, but yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more NBA and Cavs content, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to you that's on the playback, and yeah, man, peace and love to everybody. But y'all already know. Let them know. Go Cavs.
and he has brought new life to the Cavs and Cleveland since LeBron James. And when I say the best shooting guard in the league, I'm standing on that. He is Donovan Mitchell, Spider.